Okay, I'm headed out. This top is a little much, but here we are. Here we are. Time to go.
A few moments later.
I'm in the bathroom for maybe 2 minutes. I come back, he's gone. Vanished. Nowhere to be found. Well, I've officially seen it all. My first 0 out of 10 date. This man left me at the restaurant while I was in the bathroom. I think I'm gonna hang it up for a while. I think I'm gonna hang it up. Yep, I don't have anything left to give. But if I'm honest, I never should have gone on the date in the first place.
All right, so let's take a look. 43 years old, analyst, black, how we met, Bumble. Okay, so it seems like they met on a dating site. But let's keep going.
Everything was telling me not to. Everything. The signs were there, but I was like, I'll give him a chance. Nope. Follow your gut. Follow your gut. Everything was going fine. This guy and I had been talking for like 3 or 4 days. He asked me out to dinner for this weekend, today. Chose a cute little Cuban spot, made the plans, we figured out the time, all that jazz. He doesn't live here in Charlotte. It was about an hour and a half outside of Charlotte, so he drove in and got a hotel for the night. Where the problem started is he texted me this.
All right, so let's take a look here. Do you feel like you'll be comfortable enough to stay at the hotel with me, or are you gonna make your curfew LOL and go home? It seems like he was fishing a little bit here. Okay, he was trying to test the temperature in regards to what you will and will not accept.
I read that and I was like, oh, absolutely not. So I responded with this.
All right, so she says, I don't do sleepovers this early on. I'm not sure if that's what you're looking for, like more of a hookup situation, but that's not me. You know, hey, those are her boundaries. And, you know, she's basically saying, I'm not into that. Okay, I just met you 3-4 days ago. I'm not about to go to a hotel and to sleep over. Okay, that's basically what she's saying here. So I can't necessarily fault her for, you know, making that clear. Now, as a gentleman here, you can simply move forward with the date, or you can just simply go about your business. Okay, she can do the very same thing. Okay, if she doesn't feel comfortable, you know, meeting this guy after 3-4 days, okay, he's already talking about sleepovers and coming back to the hotel, this, that, and the third. Okay, if she felt truly uncomfortable, she would cancel the date.
And ever since that point, the vibes just turned in our conversation. But it was the day of the date, within like a few hours of it. So I had the decision to make of like, do I cancel this because it's kind of going left, or do I just go? He was apologetic because I guess he felt like I misunderstood what he was saying, but I personally feel like I knew exactly what he was saying. He thought this was going to be something that it wasn't. So he shows up, Hollister hoodie, jeans, no reservation, barely speaks on the date. It's so awkward. I'm so uncomfortable for the entire thing. I just order my food, quickly get it eat a little bit of it, put it in a to-go box. We barely speak for the majority of the dinner. Barely. We just watch the live music. Then I decide to go to the bathroom, and when I come back, I'm going to ask him if he's ready to go. By the time I go and come back, I'm in the bathroom for maybe 2 minutes. I come back, he's gone. Vanished. Nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. Granted, the date was over. He had already paid for the check. But I just think this is like, it's really something. Like, he could not even say like, hey, I think I'm going to call it a night. Thanks so much for your time. Not even that. Because I called him on his bullshit. I called him on his bullshit. And he had a bad attitude. Men. Oh, and the most embarrassing part wasn't even this guy leaving. It was the walk of shame out of the restaurant with the waitresses saying, Lo siento.
All right, guys, so there you have it. Okay, so let me know what you guys think about this. Okay, was she in the right? Was he in the right? Was she in the wrong? Was he in the wrong? Okay, I just think that they weren't feeling each other. I truly think that, you know, based on what's presented in front of us, they weren't doing much talking. Okay, they weren't really, you know, vibing, and, you know, the chemistry wasn't really there. They weren't really getting to know each other. Okay, it's very different from online and text messages and over the phone versus in person. Okay, the vibe is completely different. Okay, there's two different atmospheres in regards to getting to know somebody. Okay, and he quickly realized, yeah, we have nothing in common. Okay, there's nothing really there. Slash, she already said that she wasn't going back to the hotel. You know, it is what it is. Okay, the vibes have to be right in order for a woman to do anything. Okay, especially when you're looking at these first dates. Yeah, that's what these modern women are going off of. Okay, and for you to you know, say, hey, you want to come back to the hotel without actually meeting her, yeah, that was probably a red flag for her. Okay, however, not enough to miss out on a hot meal. All right, so let's check out some of these comments. First commenter says, yeah, when he sent that text, I would have canceled. All right, so next commenter says, you claim to have seen the red flags, but you still went on the date. All right, so next commenter says, when a free meal is involved, women will ignore too many red flags. That text was enough to cancel all future interactions. All right, so next commenter says, he paid for the check and you went to the ladies' room. Maybe he thought you left. It sounded like neither one of y'all were interested and the date was over. He's gonna text you tomorrow like, good morning, beautiful. How did you sleep? Yeah, so there you have it. Okay, so she does respond to a follow-up video because she was getting a lot of heat on her page. Take a look.
So I just want to come on here and make some things abundantly clear. You are entitled to your opinion, but you're not going to come on my page and disrespect me. You're not. You're not. You're really not. I am more than happy for you to share your opinion on what I should have done. In fact, I probably agree with you. I should not have gone on that date. I said that exact thing in the last video. That exact thing. But you're not going to come on here and call me names. You're not going to belittle me. You're not going to call me trash for showing up to a date, showing off goods that he couldn't have. My body, not goods. I'm a person. I'm a human. I have feelings. I make mistakes. Truly. The only difference is I decided to share this mistake with the world. You know what I mean? Did I expect it to go this viral? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I previously thought it would be fun to take y'all on a couple of dates, debrief them, talk a little bit about what the dating scene is like nowadays. Because guess what? I was in a relationship for 8 years, for all of my 20s. And I am new to this. So I would love a little bit of grace, a little bit of empathy as I navigate my reality as a 32-year-old single woman with no kids, who, by the way, is very successful. I don't need a man to pay $14 for a quarter chicken for me. I can afford that on my own. I really can. But I thought it would be fun to bring y'all along, but some of these comments, they're getting wild. Like, y'all are getting wild.
All right, guys, so there you have it. Okay, so let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Okay, let me know what you guys think. She's basically saying, hey, I've been out the game for 8 years. Okay, give me some grace. You know, I haven't really been in the single dating market. We all make mistakes. And yeah, that is true. You know, we do make mistakes for sure. But I mean, generally speaking, just looking at this situation, even if you're not in the single dating market, if you're married or what have you, you can clearly look at this and be like, wait a minute. You know, I gotta be kind of cautious here. Okay, I just met somebody and he's already talking about coming back to my hotel. I haven't even met him face to face. I'm just saying, okay, this is a prime example of women choosing poorly. Okay, maybe not her specifically, but just kind of generally speaking here, this is what men are talking about in regards to women choosing poorly. The red flags were there. They were right in your face. And you still moved in the direction of the red flags. Common sense goes out the window for a hot meal.